This sensitization workshop is to establish a connection with Nigeria's young population, create an understanding with university students and civil society groups. Since it became operational, not many people understand how the Petroleum Industry Act works. This is an attempt to enlighten students and civil society organizations on the workings of the PIA and the operations of the NNPC Limited.
You will behave as our ambassadors and take this message beyond this hall. The most important message that I will beseech you to take is to tell everybody that NNPC belongs to Nigerians. Nobody owns NNPC. Nobody has sold NNPC.
The Chief Corporate Communications Officer, while welcoming the students, led by the President of the Nigerian Students Association of Nigeria, says the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited is committing its over 600 billion naira profit to the construction of 21 federal roads across the country.
In 2021, from 287 billion, the profit ballooned to 674 billion. And by the time the figures are out for 2022, this profit margin is likely going to go up.
In an extensive presentation, NNPC Limited also explains that the annual burden Nigeria bears with the payment of subsidy totals $10 billion, but says Nigeria stands to gain 12 trillion naira in 4 years if the petroleum sector is deregulated.
The subsidy last year was 5 trillion. Actually, this year might be 6 trillion. So every year you are burning it. These are money that is supposed to go to your infrastructure, water, health, education, and many, many more.
The participants, while responding to the presentation, insist that subsidies should be removed. However, they demand to know the reason behind the recurring fuel queues, especially in the FCT.
As we are all aware, most at times we used to have shortage, scarcity, fuel this, fuel that, fuel this, fuel that. All we are going to ask them because they are here purposely for this issue, so that we will not be having issues of always confronting the NNPC.
And now we are telling you that this subsidy is good. Please raise to us, remove this subsidy, but then answer the right questions of where will the money go.
So if, for example, you do not have subsidy, that means you need not to borrow. You can actually use those revenues to fund your budget. So you will never have fuel queue resolution completely until you have a realistic market pricing. When you have a market price that's market driven, you will not see a disparity. So everybody can buy from anywhere.
In less than 40 years, fossil fuel may be depleted. Little wonder the demand for Nigeria to invest in alternative sources of energy, especially solar, continues. Though the Petroleum Industry Act provides for this, Nigeria, as well as most African countries, do not have the infrastructure to support this. For now, Nigerians may have to continue to bear the burden of paying more for petroleum products. Georgina Ndukwezaika, Arise News.